Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Thank you for returning, and if you're new, welcome. I am here to do the new moon in Capricorn reading, and it's a special day because it's a portal day as well. It's January 11th, so that's 111. So, I am so excited because it's a really big day, and new moons are always about setting intentions, having a fresh start, and rebooting or recalibrating. Recalibrating is on my buzzword right now, so hardcore, and it's also just time to really self-care, you know, or take a lot of time to do self-care for yourself. So I would like to do a reading on that energy. Like, what is it that we need a reboot on? What is it that we need recalibrating on? And technically, some people, astrologers, even consider this the actual new year, when you have the first new moon energy, or I guess really honestly, I don't know. All of the astrologers are saying this is when you should really start making those New Year's resolutions, because we're the new moon in Capricorn. Capricorns are the goat. They are able to accomplish anything. Don't ever think that a Capricorn isn't going to accomplish what they're setting out to do. They will. It may take 5 years. It may take their entire life, but God dang it, they will achieve it. So never give up on a Capricorn. So what does that mean to you? They bring that energy into this 3D. So for you to be able to have, even if you're not a Capricorn, they bring it and honor it and achieve it and live in it, so that all the rest of us have an example and also can see it in ourselves and do it ourselves. So that's why the new moon in Capricorn to astrologers is a really big deal, because that's when you should be setting all your real true New Year's resolutions. So, because it's goal-minded, right? And my kitty, I love him. He is wanting to be a part of this. So we're going to do it. I'm sure by the time I'm done with the bell, because I'm gonna cleanse the energy. I have just, the bell is a big deal right now. I mean, my first song this morning on my shuffle was "Keep Their Heads Ringing" by Dr. Dre, and I guess that's it. I don't know. There's others, but Snoop Dogg, I don't know. I'm about to, like, my nose is itchy, so that means, usually that's one of my biggest channeling notifications, when something's right on. Excuse me. But I'm also living in a part of the world where there's a thing called cedar fever, and it's hitting pretty hardcore right now. So, hey, it's a little bit of both, right? Okay, so I'm going to ring the bell. My point is that keep their heads ringing, and it goes ding, ding, dong, ding, a ding, 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 dong. And I probably thrashed that song, because I do that with most songs. I come up with whatever it says in my own head. So it doesn't mean that it was true. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to set this intention for a clear space in your area, a clear space in my area, so that we can have clarity, room for clarity from this reading in your actual real life. So here we go. Oh, it could be loud, so turn down your ringer, earbuds, something if you need to. Here we go. All right. Thank you. And I am going to say a really quick prayer, because it really helps me tap in to the angels and ancestors, and yours and mine. So that's why I do it. May divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight, that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey in the perfect time, at the perfect time, and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. All right. Okay, so since we're talking about Capricorn energy, And that's what this whole moon is kind of really dredging up in all of us and forcing us to do. I was going through all my decks trying to figure out like what decks needed to be used. And this one, I have not used this one in forever. And when I pulled it out, this card came out. And it was like, this was it. Because it is the Capricorn. Look. It's a mountaintop. And that is what Capricorns are. Like, they're the goat. They are the mountain goat that reaches up. Oh, look, reaches up. Right? Look how majestic this animal is. God, I love him. Look at Joe. Okay, we're not going to walk over the flame, though. I have a candle going right here, and I don't want him to... He sees something, though. Anyway, point is that this just reminded me of such Capricorn energy. The mountaintop, reaching the mountaintop, no matter what was the obstacle that got you up there, right? But I'm going to read it. It says, I get super high. I never stop peaking. Oh yeah. So my point is that this oracle and this oracle, okay, hello. Well, there's two that came out. We'll go with those. They are like Capricorns. They are going to slap you across the face and then say, you like it, don't you? And you're going to go, yeah, I think I do, actually. So these are those kind of energies. And Capricorn is, it's just meant to, they're not doing it to hurt anyone. They're just, there's a means to an end. And, I don't know. Point is that these two cards came out, so I really feel like I'm going to read these. I feel like there might be another one, but maybe not. We'll see. It says, and also just to remind you, this is again what we need a reboot on. Actually, I just heard Spirit, and they said, no, this was just a very collective energy reading, like for this one, this card. And then we're going to pick another one here. Okay. When your weakness is exposed and you feel like a helpless donkey strapped to an operating table, remember that you aren't the first one to be diagnosed by the peanut gallery. In the sinking pits of despair, you must trek forward to the next great summit. Expose yourself and be transparent. Reflect the wisdom of your fall back into the world. Okay, reflect the wisdom of your fall back into the world. The lowest points in life are preparing you for the next biggest explorations. How high can you get? Never stop peaking. That is a great message. In itself, that is a great message. So that was the card that came out earlier when I was trying to figure it out, and I think that it just signified to me that the energy is strong right now for this Capricorn energy, to find out what you need to recalibrate, what you need to set intentions for so that you can achieve your goals this month, this week, this year, the next 5 years. It's now. So, okay, and this one says meditation, aka shutting the F up for a few minutes. And it says, a lot of people say they don't know how to meditate. You are no longer allowed to be one of them. Shut up for a few minutes. See what happens. Yep, that's what the Buddha did. Then do it some more. Oh, that's so true. I try to explain that to people too. I'm like, man, and they're like, well, I always start thinking about other things. Yeah, that's your mind ruling you. And the whole point of meditation is for you to rule your mind. And so, okay, with those cards, we are going to pull one more to help give us some guidance on what needs to be identified and what needs to be recalibrated. I'm serious, that is a huge word right now. And what does that mean? To me, recalibration means you're a fully functioning machine. Because what I see is like two things. Breathalyzers have to be recalibrated. Like, and if a police officer pulls you over and it finds out in court that it was not recalibrated within a certain amount of time, then that means the machine was non-functioning and it could have given false data. So think about it that way. Also, the same thing with those the guns that cops. Why is it always about cops? That's authority, right? People wanting to keep the peace. Technically, that's what they're trying to do, but my God, they do impose a lot, don't they, on freedom. And all of they impose a lot on our freedoms with the disguise that it's for your best interest, right? Anyways, there's something about that. But the point is that police officers have to recalibrate that gun, that speed gun. And same thing. If you go to court because they got you at going so much over the speed limit, and then it can be thrown out because the machine was not functioning correctly and it gave false data. So I think that's why this word is so heavy on me right now, is that it's signifying that we are a fully functioning, high functioning computer, if you will, or whatever that is, a product, or we're at peak. We're at the peak optimization. But there's something that has worn us down: time, energy, people, situations, responsibilities, maybe too much fun too. So those things can weigh you down and then make it so that you're not working at your peak, optimization or whatever. I'm not saying that right either, so I'm just go with it. But there is something about that. So what can we know? What can the collective know right now? And this is the hardest oracle to pull cards out on, because thank you. They made it easy for me. It's such a thick, weird shaped oracle. It's hard. I mean, look how big this is. Anyway. All right, here it goes. What can we need, or what can we recalibrate? I decorate my life with quality relationships, experiences, and purpose. Screenshot that if you need it to put it on your screensaver or something to help you think about it all day and really see what this means to you. It says, the world influences our desires to crave higher quantities. That is the truth. More money, more sex, more friends, more followers, more cars, more undies. Sadly, higher quantities only create shallow satisfactions in the moment. To be truly happy, try befriending quality, not quantity. How can you take what is already part of your life to the next level? Instead of the job you hate that pays the most, how about one you love that pays enough? Instead of 20 Tinder dates a week with the world's best Photoshop con artists. That hits deep right now for me. Jeez. How about one really strong, transparent, and beneficial relationship? The anchors of your happiness are already part of your life. How can you crack open the magic within? It's time to put on the silk undies and ditch the rest. Okay, I love that message. Quality over quantity. Okay. And this is, that's too many. That oracle, well, geez, I don't know the oracle right off the bat, but I'll put it in the description for this one. And then this one is the Spiritual AF oracle by one of my favorite creators. What can we know right now? That's too many. Look how many. This is like 5. Ugh, no. Okay, that one, I guess. All right, it says, you gonna cry about it or boss up? Pro tip, do both. All right, it says, you can do both. The real ballers feel their feelings and do what they know is right at the same time. You still the boss, even if you the crying boss. Aww. I told you they're heavy hitting. These cards are just like, whack. Okay. And obviously something that keeps happening, because you see him, he just keeps going. He just keeps going. He's not going to stop until he gets where he wants to be. Do that. Have that in your mentality right now. Keep doing, maybe not keep doing something. Hopefully you'll see that when you keep doing it, something's different. Because then that would be showing a little bit more recalibration happening. If it's happening the exact same way, then something else needs to be tweaked. Because it shouldn't be happening the exact same way every time. Okay. All right, perfect. And since it's a portal day, I want to do one from my own self-created oracle called Portal Power. How will this come into our life, Spirit? How can we really, what can we look to help us? I feel like there's one more. Is there one more? Yes, I know it. I was like, God, okay, here we go. Watch the flame dance, and it's the fire portal. In the intensity, you will find the answer. What is fire, though? What does fire represent as far as in the spiritual realm? It's your passion. It's what you wake up for. What is causing you to not wake up with passion in the morning? Identify that. That could be a helpful situation for you to see where you need to adjust. But there should be something that makes you wake up in the morning happy and ready to go after something. And if it's not, then find maybe, and you can't get out of it, because there's sometimes situations where we can't get out of where we're at. We chose a path, and now we're here. So what do you do in that moment? What I do? Oh God, what do I do? Well, I probably cry first because I'm a lot of water. But then I, cry baby. And then I'll probably get mad that I got myself in this situation. But you know what's the best part about anger? Is that it can really drive you to your solution. It can be the driving force to find the strategy, the goal plan, to get you out of wherever you're at. So look at it that way. All right, and then we've got reading books. So it says, getting lost is the easy part. It's the letting go that's hard. And then the cheeky message is, please tell me there's a sequel. Okay, what I'm getting from that, from all of this conversation and this energy and this reading, is that, again, what's a sequel? It's kind of a part 2. And usually on most sequels, they follow the same exact storyline. They just tweak it, which is exactly what I just said. In order for the next time of this situation to happen, you got to identify what needs to be tweaked. And don't look at it as a fault or messy that you are going in the same roundabout. Because sometimes some lessons are bigger lessons than others, right? Sometimes you have to go through the roundabout a few times because it's It's that multi-stepped type of lesson. Anyway, so and then the really part I got here was like really researching something, you know, sticking your nose in a book and trying to figure out what you want. And then also setting, you know, this is actually like kind of describing setting your intentions, writing your intentions down, writing your new moon intentions, writing your New Year's resolutions down. It's basically, it's with the point of setting, writing intentions and New Year's resolutions, or any plan or goal, is taking it from your brain, your, you know, what is that called? Like where it's just a thought. It's a cerebral energy, and making it into a physical 3D energy. We are in the 3D here. So everything has to be moved into the 3D. Just like your wishes and dreams have to be taking small, even if it's just little small actions toward making it a reality. Because we have to do it in the 3D. So, and then we got stethoscope. Detects layers beneath the surface. Take a deep breath. And now another. Okay. Time to start fresh. But the point I think is that you have to look inside. See where the little pebble is under the mattress, as far as, you know, like the princess and the pea. You got to find what's irritating you, like the true root of the problem, not the reciprocal actions and situations you're caused in because of that root problem. Okay, I guess I'll leave this here. But it could be very intense. I'm telling you right now, I have had some really intense energies coming at me. So, but meditate. Take that deep breath. What did it say? Shut up and start. What it says? Oh wait, it was back here. It said, shut up and just listen, or something like that. Thank you. Oh my God. So what happens in meditation is you do shut up and listen, and then you can actually hear your own intuition, your own voice inside. And so we got the intuition card. And it's actually a good meditation. Is such a great activity to start hearing your intuition. And so I love this. But the point here, I think really honestly, is that you got to have trust, insight, awareness, and guidance from your internal soul, your higher self. Nobody's doing your life. So no one can tell you what you need to do. You're the only one living your life. Every detail. From when, if you take a left at an intersection, or if someone else always takes right. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you are the only one living your life. So you are the one who knows what to do best. So intuition is a big deal. And just trusting yourself, believing that you can trust yourself. I'm going to tell you right now, I mean, personally, I have had, the last few years have been a really big, well, my whole life, right? I mean, I grew up with very low self-esteem. And I don't know why. I have nothing in my childhood that ever caused me to think I needed to have, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have no clue in my life. I had a great childhood. I don't know what caused it, but my God, I was plagued with some seriously low self-esteem. And I've realized that my entire life has, all the situations that's ever happened has been to grow my self-esteem. And so what I'm trying to get at is, what am I getting at? Oh, it literally just took it away from me as fast as it sent me it. Wow. Okay, well, if it's supposed to be, then it'll come back. But yet it was so divine. It was so, whatever y'all were going to say, it was so pretty. Please bring it back to me. Yes, thank you. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I have realized through a lot of stuff, especially in the last 4-5 years, and especially after post-divorce, like, it was seriously like all the universe and divine was trying to do for me is to believe that I could trust myself again. I lost it somewhere along the way. Being stuck in really rough situations or relationships can really, really do a damper on your self-trust. And so, especially after, if you've been divorced, I mean, this may not be everyone's issue, but I know after divorce, I know a lot of people have a really hard time getting back out there and trusting someone and trusting themselves. And it's really hard. It's really hard to get into something else again and realize, okay, I'm going to make a very solid choice. Because I think, especially when you divorce, you realize, you question yourself, how did I get here? How did I pick this person? How? Like, why would I have ever picked this person? And so you start distrusting your intuition. And you go, wow, if I can't trust myself, then how am I gonna move forward and pick the right person next time? Or am I just gonna keep picking bad situations? Am I still gonna, So that I know this doesn't affect everyone, because God willing, I hope all of y'all never get divorced or have been divorced, because it's a brutal, brutal, brutal situation, especially with children. So it may not affect you, or you may not have anything about this, but the point is that there's something in your life, because all of us have been by this, there's something in your life that absolutely has made you maybe not have trust in yourself and think, wow, am I going to get myself here again? So the point is that just look at it as this is a moment for you to really realize that you can trust yourself. Your intuition got you into those situations because it was that roundabout energy we were talking about. You were going to have to go through that roundabout. There's no way around it. And you were going to have to learn it. And so if you look at it that way, then you go, okay, well, I'm just going to keep doing it until I learn it. But God dang it, I'm going to learn it. I will learn this. So look at it that way. Maybe that'll help your trust and trusting in yourself. All right, GPS. I love that GPS came out when I am talking about going through a roundabout. Now this will be the third time talking about this roundabout, about having to, when do I get out? When am I going to take that exit? I don't know. I'm passing 4 exits at a time throughout the whole entire thing, but I don't know which one's the one to go. Now, this new moon in Capricorn is telling you, we got you. Your intuition is your GPS. You just got to be quiet to hear it. I'm trying to find this oracle book because I want to read it, because I love this oracle. Number 15. And it says, this is the Oracle of E. It says, OMG. Your intuition is being a real show-off these days. It's so ready to help navigate your life, and quite frankly, it's getting a tad bit impatient. Capricorn energy, anyone? It just can't understand why. when it knows the fun, easy route, you insist on doing everything without its help. I don't think I read that correctly. Let me say it again. I'm gonna say it again. It's so ready to help navigate your life, and quite frankly, it's getting a tad bit impatient. It just can't understand why, when it knows the fun, easy route, you insist it doing everything without its help. There's no need to be lost, ever, especially now that you're about to stumble onto a gold mine. A gold mine, not mind. I don't know why I said that. But maybe it's got to be about your mind. Maybe this is something about you, again, having control over your mind, not letting your mind control you. That is one of the biggest spiritual 5D lessons that you can let your higher self accomplish in this life. Biggest lesson, in my opinion. So, okay. Well, gosh, I was really hoping to do like a all signs, go through it and see what you need, but I think I'm going to do that in a different video because I think we're already this is a pretty long video as it is. And I love, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Look at all the purple energy. Like the video, please. Please. Let this video get out to more people to help them guide themselves. Purple, purple, purple. There's no coincidence in that. I absolutely love it. And what is purple? It is signifying, as far as in the chakra system, it's your crown. Your crown. The crown energy is where you receive your divine guidance from your higher self, from the universe. I mean, it doesn't come from the root. That comes from the earthly 3D realm. Your crown comes from your intuition. It comes from your, whoever is your higher source of being. That is how you get that information. So, wow, I love this. This is so gorgeous. It comes through and then it filters in through. So I hope this has helped you guys. And I really, 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 I mean, there's even purple in this card. I'm looking around now and all I see is purple. There's purple here. This was the first card we got, the mountaintop. Never stop peaking. And then we got this one. On this oracle, it says, Namaste. The sleigh in me recognizes the sleigh in you. At some point, you got to get up and act like the people you admire. You probably know someone who is slaying at life right now. Spend today doing the stuff they do. Better yet, take them to coffee and ask them how exactly they managed to slay so hard. Then recognize where you are capable of the same kind of slay. This is it. Move with intention. If you don't know how to, ask someone who does. And that card I love because it completely took me back to an astrologer that I saw who said, this Capricorn energy right now is, this is a very big moment because I think Pluto is about to go into Aquarius and for the next 20 years. And with this new moon Capricorn, and for me, the portal energy with 111 manifesting, that's magician energy. That is creating what you want. All right. But this astrologer said that this is the new moon that is going to create all of our future destined life and what we want out of our life. And that you've got to act with the way that you want your life to be. And that does not mean fake it to make it, because that implies you don't have it in you. You're faking it. That is not it. It's more in the line of, if you want to be abundant, then you got to think like you are. Know that you are. Believe that you are. If you want to walk into a room and have your personal power guide you in so that you own that room, whether it's going to dinner at a restaurant, or if it's going on a first date, or it's speaking in front of 500 people or 5,000 people, own that energy when you walk into a room. Walk with intention. Talk with intention. Be what you want. And again, that is not fake it to make it. So, anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that. And this card is sitting right here. Oh, I love that. But I'm going to leave you with that information and that energy. And I know that this is going to be a really great new moon for all of us. Thank you so much for watching. And please like the video so that, again, we can get this algorithm to get this message, very powerful message, out to more people. And comment. That would be amazing. Maybe put your emoji of what your power symbol is to you. What is your power symbol? Oh, goodness gracious. And that would be beautiful. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy new moon. Bye.